Welcome back, Pioneers. I'm Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker, and it's been a few days since I played. My free time has largely been devoted to, well, Breath of the Wild as opposed to this game. I saw the waterfall. I thought for a second it was raining like it does in Breath of the Wild. Well, not Breath of the Wild. Who am I kidding? In Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. There we go. That's the name of the game I've been playing for the last little bit. Anyways, we're not here to talk about this Zelda person, though. We are here to get stuff, and I'm gonna have to rejigger my brain a little bit to look for the right things. I'm looking at these things, I'm thinking, oh, fruit, I can cook something from there. I'm gonna try really hard not to do that, guys. As I'm recording, I've had the game for almost a week, and it's still pretty amazing, to say the least. Man, this area is so dark and gloomy. This reminds me of the dark biome in Planet Crafter. So dark and gloomy. Let's see if we can find ourselves a hard drive. Nope. No hard drives anywhere. What do we got over here? Limestone. Okay. So someday I think we'll do something more with this, but yeah. I don't remember what we were even really doing. I remember we came here to set up some more power and get a hard drive, which I thought we'd accomplished both of those tasks. So let's probably should have mucked around here in the save file a little bit. The cave is scary. I remember that cave. Do we have... Yeah, we got both of the geysers claimed. We're trying to figure out the best way to get some stuff. So we've got bauxite here. Hang on. What we're trying to do is manufacture... Well, we got the particle enrichment. We could probably do that now. No, we need the turbo motors. Turbo motors is what we're doing. That's right. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, guys. So we need the cooling system, which needs heat sinks. So we need aluminum and copper fairly close to each other. So we have aluminum. Aluminum needs to be close to coal to be useful. We've got copper ore right here. So limestone. We have a crate that I don't think that's much here. It's probably not really worth getting. We'll also need some crystal. Some more geysers over here. Is this the best spot? This aluminum is pretty well tapped, but we do have one pure mine. And we actually don't need the crystal. We found that out here. So what we need is coal and copper and aluminum. So we've got copper. We've got these both, one normal, one impure. And then coal here. Okay, that's one possibility. We got this pure. We have pure copper here. Lots and lots of coal. This is a very resource-rich area. Then we've got a fairly large amount of untapped bauxite here. Tell you what, let's do this. So we're going to top this bauxite, mix with this copper somewhere around here. I think that's going to work quite lovely. I'm sure this is a very different plan than what I had last time, but that's okay. If I remember right, we talked last time how we needed to come up with a plan. Oh, that annoys me how it doesn't keep stuff. So the coal we can ship around. We're also going to need eventually some nitrogen. So turbo motos. We'll need radio control units. We can get those. Motors, we can get those. Rubber, we can get that. That's all easy enough. This is gonna need some nitrogen. And so for that reason alone, I kind of like the idea of staying close to here because we do have nitrogen that is available right here. Not here. Here. So, yeah, let's just keep going towards our bauxite. I'm just gonna ignore stuff like usual. Shouldn't be too far, actually. There's a hard drive somewhere here. Okay, so there is some things that we do need. That's right. There's just a few plants that we actually care about in this game. That is one of them. Okay, so we got our radar tower here. This is pretty close to the bauxite that we need. So I think we're going to be shipping everything else, but we're going to start with the heat sink production. Motors and rubber. Rubber will just extend the train, I think, out here. Yeah, because, well, we do have batteries that are available here, so we could play around with that, I suppose. Okay. Well, let's get some stuff here. Let's get some power. Hehe. Let's not do bullets. I mean, we could do that, but we'll spank him from above. There's no fun in that, I suppose. So we'll be a little bit more sporty. Where are you? Yeah, it's only one hog. It's easy peasy stuff. How's our inventory? Looks decent. Okay. Let's see here. Looks like we got a creepy crawly coming towards us. There's one of our mines. It's almost straight behind us, so... Is it right there? Yeah, alright. Dreading this climb is not gonna help anything. I had a comment posted for one of my older videos that may have a solution to make some of this easier. So we're gonna see if this works. Yep, here it is. Okay. Actually, we're not gonna take it down. So let's see here. Let's build 2 portable miners. Just so happens to be that's how much space we have. Can we do a Mark III? No, because we don't have turbo motors. Fair. We can just plug you in. So that will start you going. Let's look up this chain again. Turbo motors. So the heats, some radio control units, we gotta fly out motors, we gotta fly out rubber. Or do we fly out the cooling system? The cooling system needs heatsink, rubber. So the cooling system makes sense to make here, and then we can go make stuff otherwise. We've got water and nitrogen. You do need water for the nitrogen processing, but we have both that are fairly easily available. We could just build a pipeline between the two. It wouldn't be too terrible. So the aluminum processing should take place here. So that's a level 3 belt. So we're gonna go to like here. And we want to be low, but not too terribly low. Okay, so the trick that I learned from YouTube comments, and the person who submitted that should be grateful. Know that I'm grateful. If we put a conveyor lift hole.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
And then we put a Mark III belt into the hole.
Comply.
Floor is too steep. I thought that was the point, though. Do we... I'm gonna have to go check. So if we build... Let's get some power over here. And then once we have the power, then we should be good. Oh, I thought I was told we could go further than... Okay. Well, I mean, it's still a little bit easier. Wait. I just have to drop this down the chute? Did I orient this wrong? Let's try fixing the orientation here. Okay, so we're gonna do a whole mount. And the lift, we're gonna have it come Can we do a whole shoot? Woo! Okay, that almost worked. So let's try this again. Let's see here. I mean, we don't have one, so unfortunately I don't think this trick will work, but we build the lift here. We can do this and let it drop further. And then I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do that between episodes, but there should some trick to doing this. Maybe it's something we're missing. I don't think we're gonna need a ton of water. The whips.
Advise you to harvest this specimen.
Let's build right over here on the other side of the water. That's too much of a turn. Okay, let's do this. And we should be able to maybe get just barely across from here. Whee! Long fall into water. That also reminds me of Zelda. I'm really gonna try hard not to say this, guys. But I will avoid spoilers as much as possible. So, you know, if you're into that thing, I would avoid the comments.
Harvest it.
Because there may be spoilers in the comments. I'm not going to keep them out. I will not be playing that here, though. Will not be playing the game on the channel for reasons. Okay. We need to set up our base here. We need to get some coal here. That's gonna be fun. Does look like we at least started to bring power out this way. Why do we have a supply cache here? I think this was a cave that we died in. Yes, I remember this cave. A lot of caves in this area. Okay, that was not too terrible. So we've got catarinium and
You are so
limestone.
lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Oh, so lucky indeed. As pretty as the cave is, it's too convenient. We're gonna bring power poles through here. No. Just for once, I'm going to leave something alone in the sake of beauty. In this game. It is pretty cool. We'll see if I stick to that for very long.
Comply.
Uh-oh. There we go. Nope, these guys need killing. There we go.
I strongly advise you to harvest this.
Oi, so many critters. None of them particularly hard, though. Okay, not too bad. Anything else? I think we got them. Cool. And are there any more corpses or anything like that? So we got the whip. Let's just take you to get you to shush.
Comply.
Map, we went totally in the wrong direction, of course. Another whip. Let's go ahead and get you taken care of. Hopefully it's the same type of whip. Sure, there's going to come a day where we're very excited to have all of these whips. Not enough space for Mercer, so it's the other type of whip. That's too bad.
Picking up multiple Fix-It personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
How are we doing on time? We're doing fine. Well, we got a little critter. No more cable. Now that is a bit of a surprise. Well, we are in the right area. Let's kill this real quick. And then can we build a radar tower with what we've got? Let's find out. Yeah, that's what I thought. We need a bunch of cable for that. Well, darn. I'm going to leave some supplies in a box here. Because we most definitely will be back here. We don't have tons of supplies. It looks like we'll need some concrete. Obviously cable. Drop off these guys. Let's go ahead and go back to the main base. I think we got a hard drive that we need tending. Let's see. There is a hard drive along the way that we want to know. So far nothing though. There's our cave. I think this is the water crossing. Yep. We're going the wrong direction. No, we're not. Thought we had detected a hint of one here. This feels like we're not taking stuff in as quickly as we could. Although that belt is empty, so there's room. We're good. It is tempting to do the aluminum processing there, but we'd have to get copper here. Cadoranium we have, but there's no good copper anywhere near here. Well, there's this, but I think we're using it fully. We'll check it out. No, we're heading towards our thing. We're gonna see if we have 200 of these and just pick some up for the return journey. It feels like we're lost. We want to head towards the nitrogen, which is over here. There we go. How's the aluminum casings looking? Still, that may be our limiting factor. It's a little hard to tell. 2, 3, 4. Yep, that will be enough. Some wire spool. Okay, we're looking fine. Yeah, we're gonna want to do some better transportation of stuff, I think. Because this is kind of a mess. There's a lot that's going in there. We don't have enough industrial beams because we don't have enough coke because we're not using enough rubber. Still, we can get that improved with time. Okay. Hello, little truck. Any trains coming this way, maybe? Nope. So we're gonna go down. And I know we have no hard drives here, but there's also not too many critters in this area, so we should be fine. I don't remember this here, but we obviously opened it up at some point in time. There we go. Here we go. May as well dump the electromagnetic control rods. We should have plenty of those, I think, for the time being. Motor production, we still have tons. In fact, the motor and rubber, we both have those by the main base, and turbos we're mostly going to need there. So I think we're going to get the cooling system. Turbo motors, we're going to take over our other plant. It's going to take our rubber motors. The radio control units, we can get shipped there easily enough. We have a train that can do that. And so the cooling system is the only thing that we're still need. Cooling system will just do that by drones. But yeah, we're just going to convert our stuff for the previous one for the turbo motors, which I think is one of... Turbo motor is not a part that's on the elevator. What's the elevator part? Assembly director system? No. It is one. It's some kind of motor, maybe? Yeah, we'll check it. We'll get it all figured out here. I saw for a second 0 viewers and I freaked out and then remembered that I am not streaming. It's most of what I've been doing recently. When I come to recording games, it's doing live streams. Because I've taken a little bit of time to play this week, but yeah, life is crazy. Tomorrow I'll be rock climbing, so not the Zelda kind. Okay, let's dump the bodies, the wood. Should do slug processing too, but yeah. Slugs there's really not that many of, and I usually don't take them home. Okay, what recipe can we get? Pure iron ingot, water, maybe. Automated miner. Why would we want to do this? This feels like it's just a more expensive recipe. Seems like a complete and utter waste. Fine black powder I can tell you we don't want, so this is the only one that has any interest to me whatsoever. Okay, scan that hard drive. Stick the whip in, and the other whip, and the flower petal. So we've got the Jew. Cooling system is something we will need, and then turbo motors independently. Magnetic field generator. Let's see, what is the magnetic? That feels like the one. No. Batteries we already have. These we already have. We have tons of those. We could build this today. Although electromagnetic control rods, I think we're going to need a lot of. Whoops. We've got assembly director system, which doesn't require thermal propulsion rockets. What's you? Thermal propulsion rocket. Fused frames. The cooling system. Here's where the turbo motors are needed. Modular engines. We're already... Okay. Yeah, so... what we're gonna do... we're going to convert two of these guys, at least one of these guys, to turbo motors. Now they're not going to have everything there, but they'll start taking parts. And then we're going to kill the input that we don't need. So somehow we're going to get the other stuff into here. Yeah, that'll do. We gotta figure out how to get radio control units. We'll just set up another train station or something like that. But we do know now that we're gonna need this, so we're gonna kill this line. We're gonna start storing these as opposed to just sending them on their merry way. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with those later. In fact, modular engines, you can stay. All right, let's go pick up some electromagnetic control rods. And then we're gonna have to start figuring out how to make the really complex stuff. That may have been the electromagnetic control rod factory. In fact, I think it was. Oh well. Pretty sure it was. So we're gonna go back. Nope, that was the drone factory, but it's the drone station for electromagnetic control rods. We have a whole bunch of batteries here too. 400 though electromagnetic control rods is all we need. And it's good to know we have a surplus of them. The only thing that they're being used for right now is the uranium, and we probably have enough. Okay, I feel good that we at least just took our existing stuff and made some progress here. Next time, we got to continue with our new aluminum factory. I'm starting to see why there's so many of those around the aluminum spots, because we're going to need a lot of them for the final stuff. Cooling system should be fairly straightforward. The turbo motors will have, and then we'll have everything unlocked. Still have a hard drive here. Okay, well, we'll figure the rest out later. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions or comments you guys have. Until next time, keep on tracking. Take care. Thanks for everything. We'll see you then.